Shalom Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. We're fighting our greatest demon. You are fighting your greatest demon, just as I am. It's ourselves. And it really don't matter what it look like on the outside. Alright, because that's what Satan will have you believe of what it looks like on the outside. Now it matters what it looks like on the inside. It matters what it is on the inside. And this is why the strongest tool that we can have is faith. You know, the strongest tool we can have is faith. Something that's not tangible, something that you can't see, but something that you feel or you hear when a man of the Lord opens up his mouth. Okay? And hey, it makes me think of the video Apostle Bar did. It's not about I know, like, I believe he quoted the scripture where Apostle Paul says it's not about the speech of him that is puffed up, but the power, you know, the faith behind the words and what he says. And that's going to lead us, you know, as the brother GMS his time too, he did a video going into how the Lord is going to beautify us from this lower state, roughly paraphrasing, taking us from one glory to another, you know. And what helps us to remain in that, you know, as I was thinking of this morning when I woke up, to remain in that, you know, mindset is hey, the fact that we can still see ourselves being beamed up on that chariot, man. You know, here it is, we see Esau's demonization machine in full effect. And we see through the spirit how the people are going to believe him. You know, but no matter what it may look like on the surface, we still see ourselves being beamed up on that chariot. And that's something that, you know, we have to work on, man. You believe you need to fast, man. You believe you need to pray more, do that. You know, because hey, man, your conscience, you know, that's everything. That's everything to us, man. This is Romans 4:18. All right, you know, hey, man, this is a beautiful chapter, man. This spells out our story, man. How we gonna receive the blessing. All right, even as as Abraham received the blessing, man. All right, because here it is. When you look at Abraham's situation, man, you know, the Lord told him that he was going to receive this land, which is inhabited by a strong nation, the Canaanites at the time. You know, so it's like, how the hell, me having nothing, going to receive this whole land? The Lord is telling us now we're going to receive planets, man. At the time where, you know, our people are laughing at World War III, man. You know, our people are getting shot down day in and day out. All right. So this is Romans chapter 4 and verse 18. It says, who against hope believed in hope, that he might become the father of many nations, according to that which was spoken, so shall thy seed be. And being so this was already written, man. It's really just for us to believe. All right. This is why it's important for us to watch. Okay. And being not weak in faith, he considered not his own body now dead, when he was about 100 years old, neither yet the deadness of Sarah's womb. You know, because Sarah was an older woman, and him looking at it on the outward appearance, there's no way Sarah could have bore another kid, man. You know, but see, Abraham had faith, man. You know, he staggered not at the promise of God through unbelief. You know, and you can do that looking on things at the outward appearance instead of the inward you know, appearance, so to speak, instead of through the spirit. All right, he staggered not at the promise of God through unbelief, but was strong in faith, giving glory to God. Okay, and as I said, you know, one thing we got to do is you know, think about the blessings that we have, man. It's easy to look at, oh, I'm going through hell, da 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 da. But think about how the Lord is looking you out, how the Lord has looked you out, man. Hey, man, I remember one day I was on my way to work. I had an ill spirit on me, like a bad, ill talking about like bad. I had a bad spirit on me, man. So I'm on my way into work, just really not wanting to go. And out of nowhere, the Lord put the spirit on me. The spirit of the Comforter came through. Let's just put it like that. All right, and it says, reading on, and being fully persuaded that what he had promised, he was able also to perform. Okay, the Lord promised us in Revelations 2 that if we hold our faith steadfast unto the end, all right, he will give us a crown of life, man. The scriptures say what? You're gonna go through temptations. All right, but let me just grab that. Revelations 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall receive tribulation 10 days. So who knows what may be going through your mind at that time, man. Who knows, what you may be dealing with as far as in the flesh, man. But it says, ye shall receive tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Now, when we look up that word of faithful, the word faithful goes into, let's see, pistos. All right, it says trusty. So be trusty. All right, faithful of person who show themselves faithful to the transaction of business. Okay, the execution of commands or the discharge of official duties. And this is why whatever we go through now, we got to continue to push out videos, and not even just push out videos, but continue to study, man. Continue to be diligent in our studying and building up ourselves for that great day. I always look at this like right now is like a practice period, man. To where if you can't get through this, how the hell you gonna get through Jacob's trouble? To where every second of every moment is some type of tribulation going on, man. Some type of some type of physical and spiritual attack on your faith, man. So it says, one who kept his plighted faith worthy of trust. All right, and this is really just a trial period to see if the Lord can trust us, man. All right, one who kept his plighted faith worthy of trust, that can be relied on, easily persuaded. Believing, confiding, trusting. In the New Testament, one who trusts in God's promises. Okay? One who is convinced that Yahweh Shai has been raised from the dead. One who has become convinced. Let's see. That Yahweh Shai is the Messiah and author of salvation. Okay? So, hey, man, Yahweh Shai, hey, we gotta believe that, man. that Yahweh Shai raised from the dead, man. You know? And hey, he raised men from the dead. He raised Lazarus from the dead. You know? And these are things that, you know, and Lazarus there was no way he was coming back from his situation, man. But the Most High did it. Yahweh Shai did it. You know? Lazarus was dead for 4 fucking days, man. You know? So now when we go back to Romans chapter 4, in verse 21, it says, "In being fully persuaded that what he had promised, he was able also to perform, and therefore it was imputed to him for righteousness." All right? So we got to remember that, man. The Lord promised us if we remain faithful, he will give us a crown of life. All right? If we do our part, the Most High is going to perform, basically. Okay? And, all right? So it was imputed to him for righteousness. All right, now it was now it was not written for his sake alone that it was imputed to him, but for us. But for us also, to whom it was imputed, if we believe on him that raised up, on him that raised up Yahweh Shai, our power from the dead. All right, that's us. That's that faith. You know, he raised up Yahweh Shai from the dead. You know, he can do the same for us, man. You know, basically meaning that, hey, believing in the Lord's miracles. You know. And the only ones that's going to believe on that is the ones that actually witnessed it, man. The ones that were there, they seen Yahweh Shai be put it across. They see Yahweh Shai's spirit leave him. Then they also seen when Yahweh Shai came back, man. You know? Mary Magdalene and the apostles were among the first, or were the only ones that seen Yahweh Shai come back, man. Then he blew that spirit of life back on the apostles when you read the story. All right? Then he blew on them and the Comforter came into them, man. You know, just as Yahweh Shai have given us life, man. So now he gave us a leg to stand on, basically. You know, and we have to stand on that promise, man. All right. Last precept. Psalms chapter 3, verse 1. It says, Psalm of David when he fled from Absalom, his son, Yahweh, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. It says, many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him, and God, Salah. But thou art, O Yahweh, are a shield for me, my glory. All right, let's look up that word shield, actually. One second, I can. That word shield, all right, means a buckler. Let's see, a shield, that is a small one of a buckler, figuratively a protector. Also, the scaly hide of the crocodile. goes on to say, see, armed, buckler, defensor, a ruler, scaled, or shield. All right, so it says, but thou. All right, so again, King David was looking at it like, fuck what's going on the outside. You know, I still remember you, and that's what, Lord willing, you know, we should be praying that Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he allows us to go from glory to glory. You know, as the prophets also believed in their times of distress. You know, that the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, was still with him, no matter what's going on the outward appearance. You know, so again, we fighting against our own, our strongest demon, which is ourselves, and we are still prevailing because we still have that faith, which most have given up. You know, we still believe that the Most High is going to deliver us from our enemies. All right, from the noise of the archers, man. You know. So practicing right now is very important, man. Practicing the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your abilities, you know, and fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushai and building upon your conscience, your faith, you know. So with that, shalom to the elect.